All right, how this got started was his wife. She got us. Jim was sitting around playing cards, doing nothing after he sold his restaurant, and so Washington State was putting on a seminar when they had changed the craft distilling law, and so before this, Jim was going to start a new business.
Yeah, I told my wife that I was going to start up a female massage parlor, and she thought that was really not a very good idea, and told me about this new distillery law that we have, and I think that she did a good thing for us. We're enjoying ourselves and just really having a lot of fun doing what we're doing now. And she told me I couldn't handle a female massage parlor anyway. So
Washington State put on a great seminar, and they brought in people from Germany that made stills from the Carl Company. They brought in people, professors from Michigan State that explained the chemistry, which went right about here when I first talked about it. And they brought in all the different people from the liquor enforcement and everything. And they went on. They did the first seminar, and then they did the second one. And then Jim saw a notice in the paper that the TTB was putting on a seminar in Cincinnati. So we went back there and listened to the feds and what they had to say about it, because they're an integral part of everything. You have to have a federal license and you have to have a state license.
Yeah. And Bob had to take me along because he can't read.
That's right. I never had to learn how. So
Yeah, we both spent about 30 years in the restaurant business, and I learned a lot from my chefs about the quality of food and how to prepare it properly. And I got into it. I love to cook. And cooking and distilling have a lot of similarities. And when we started this operation, we liked quality. We love good food. We like to cook good food. And so when we started out, we made some of the most awful, terrible product that you could ever taste. And we had to, just set it aside. That it was awful. And over the time, we learned how to do a good job. Talked to a lot of people, we went to seminars, talked to our distributors, and we finally learned how to do it properly, more by trial and error than anything else.
It's the OJT process, on-the-job training.
That's right. Yeah. And he makes me do all the work, and he tells me what to do.
I got the whip.
Yeah, well, and I need the exercise. So what we're doing is extremely important to us. We spend a lot of time searching for the right yeasts, searching for the right grain. Luckily, our Washington State malted barley is the best of the best. It's really, really excellent. And pretty soon we're going to have our own Skagit Valley barley. And they're working on it right now, putting in a malted barley plant. And we're looking forward to using local barley because our ground here is so rich, and what we get out of our farms is just so good. It's hard to describe. It's one of the richest valleys in the world. It's really noted. We tried different barrels, lengths of aging, everything. We had to learn everything from scratch. And right now we're turning out some product that is probably as good as just about any single malt Scotch you'll get out of Scotland. Our apple brandy is an award winner because of our recipe. We have our own recipe to make the apple wine that we distill into brandy, and it's just real important. Everything, all your ingredients have to be fresh and of high quality.
And we make small batches. I mean, that's honestly the key to it at the craft distilleries. I mean, it's making it in small. You can see our cooker there. You can see our small thing. We can control every aspect of this.
Yeah.
Once we got to be not dumb shits anymore and learn the trade, we understand how to do it, and that's what makes it good. Big time distilleries, they use big time equipment, continuous stills, and it's hard for them to even kind of compete with us.
Yeah, my dad makes me do everything just by the book.
Anyway, that's how we got in the business.